All right, YouTube. So we are going to get into one that's going to be kind of fun and kind of funny at the same time. This is something that I wish I would have known before we had our first kid, and it's going to be dads in the delivery room and just after and just before. So pay attention, all you future dads.
What to expect coming at you.
First thing you're going to start with, and you are going to want, is you're going to have to grab the go bag. Whatever they call it, I don't know. It's a bag with a bunch of shit that's ready for a kid that you currently don't have right now.
Endless stuff. There's endless stuff in there, and you need all of it at some point.
Number one thing I would suggest, put some protein in there, because you're not going to have much at the hospital. Their menu sucks balls. So number one, beef jerky sticks. That's what I suggest.
That's a good point. Yeah, put a lot of beef jerky sticks in there. Leave a little bit of room for the other things that your wife is probably going to put in there anyways.
Yes, and if she does want something, you can ask her too, but mainly you're going to want your beef jerky sticks.
Next important thing that you're going to want to make sure that you have is a car seat. Make sure that the car seat is in there. You will need this, hopefully bringing home one of those little babies that you got. Next thing, when you are in there, get comfortable. Find a cozy spot on the couch or on the chair, whatever else, because you are probably going to be there. Hopefully in your to-go bag, you stuffed a couple COORS Lights in there too. Just start pounding a couple of those. I got lucky. There was a 24-hour marathon of The Office going on, so I watched The Office for a while.
And you're also dads. You're going to want to find something to do to occupy your time, because your wife is in this weird stage of like, get close to me and be with me, but get the fuck away from me. Don't be near me, but get close to me, but don't be near me. So what I did is I threw in my Beats headphones, put on a little Kip Moore, and worked out really well for me, and not so much for her. She was in pain, and it was hard, and it was like, I need you, but I don't want you. So,
but this is the dad's perspective.
This is the dad's perspective. This is for the dads. I'm saying the headphones work, and honestly, the best ones to get are those ones that cancel the noise. The noise canceling ones, you can't go wrong with them. Get the biggest ones you can find, and the most expensive ones you can find, because you're gonna want them.
Another key. This is a key from Dr. Mendel.
Yep.
Okay, he said, do not look panicked. But if you do look panicked, you're probably gonna get yelled at. So just stay cool, stay calm, stay collective. You're gonna get yelled at probably either way, because it's 50% your fault now, I guess.
Yep.
You know, so keep your cool, stay chill in the room as best you possibly can. Just put on that poker face.
He also gave us more help with all of the deliveries he's done in his time, is that you want to fall backwards. We didn't really know what he was talking about, but he said fall backwards as in if you're gonna pass out, make sure you fall backwards so you don't fall forward on anything that you don't want to fall forward on. So
you don't want your face falling into anything.
You're gonna want to skip that part. So backwards is the way to go. And he said if you do feel like it, he said finding and resting on a wall is your best bet, not sitting
and then
down.
Just slide down the wall.
Slide down. So you're inconspicuous. No one knows what's going on.
Maybe practice that in your house before you go to the hospital.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good thought.
Shower, you're kind of just stripping down. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're washing your back with the wall.
Like, ooh. All right. So at some point in time, you're probably going to actually have to have this kid.
Yeah, it's go time.
Yeah. And so they're going to start bringing stuff in. They're going to drop these massive lights out of the ceiling, which is all sorts of fucked up. And then everybody's going to come in. There's going to be 39 million people in there, and you're one that no one cares about. And I'm not kidding you. No one gives a shit about you. And you know that whole curtain thing? Like, hey, there's a curtain up. You know, I think the C-section they might put it up. But I don't even know. But for ours, we had no curtain. So I was behind like the IV drip thing. I was like kind of looking but not looking.
This is a true story.
So be very prepared to hide behind something. I mean, there's not many choices, and you know,
IV poles tend to work, and at least in a different column.
It's not as wide as you think, but you can get an eye behind there, and you know, blurs the vision a little bit. So yeah, it's just a suggestion. You don't have to. If you want to hike the baby out, be my guest. But for me, like Joe likes to call it, what do you call it?
Stay north of the border.
Stay north of the border.
That would be my biggest recommendation. You might want to like maybe poke an eye south. I highly recommend you do not do that.
Okay, everybody, though, this is where shit starts to get real, especially our dads out there.
Remember this one, please.
This is the doctor's gonna come in and she's gonna look all nice to you or whomever the doctor is, and they're gonna be like, hey, you know, Johnny, do you want some mirrors? And your immediate response is, Hell no. I do not want any mirrors.
No.
I mean,
put those things away. We don't want those.
Nope. No mirrors.
That's a hard no. Remember that right there, because you do not want the mirror in there.
No mirrors, Miss Dr. Lady. So there is one other thing you can do to calm yourself down. Is what I did is I bought 120, and you have to fact check me, but I'm pretty sure it's $129 subscription to the Calm app. And I listened to stories by Matthew McConaughey. And I tell you what, that dude's voice was so soothing. I mean, you know, the ladies in the background aren't as soothed, and I'm just kind of chilling out. But it is something you can give a shot to, but, you know, keep it inconspicuous. She didn't know about the purchase until way after we had the kid.
All right, next step, just like anything in the world, if you have someone who's giving you a vaccination, you want it to be a professional. If you have someone who's giving you nutrition advice, you want it to be a professional. You want the professionals to do their job, right? This baby pops out. The umbilical cord is right there. And the professionals, the doctors, the nurses, they say to you, Dad, do you want to cut this thing? We gave it the hard no. I didn't want to touch it. I don't want to cut it. What if I cut it wrong?
No.
What if, I don't want to touch that thing.
Nope.
No, it ain't for me. I'll let you, the doctor lady, and the nurse lady, and the other guy over there do what they got to do. You can cut that thing.
Well, another suggestion could be is that Jessie actually had her sister in there with us.
See?
So she cut it.
She could cut it.
Yep, while I was over throwing up in the corner. All right, guys. So now what you got to do is kids out, wrapped up, you know, in a swaddle. I don't even know what you call them, or just a blanket. And so if you're ripped and you got really nice stomach, first thing you want to do, get that shirt off.
Take that shirt off because the pictures are coming.
Pictures are coming. If you're a bigger gentleman and you're like, Daddy's got a golf body, then let's keep your shirt on.
Hoodie,
Yep.
little jacket. It's cold in there. Just say
Yep.
it's cold in there.
Yep. You're freezing.
Exactly, because you're going to want pictures of this little kid popping out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so the kid's fine. You guys are doing good. Got a healthy baby. And they got to stay there for like 48 hours, I think, for the first one-ish, or 24 for the second one. I can't remember. Fact check me. I don't know. So you're going to want to, number one is make sure you get some good sleep. You went through a lot. And and you're going to want to make sure that the next morning you get up early and go work out. Get your fitness in. Come back, check on the wife, make sure she's doing okay, check on the kid. Then, you know, go get in your 9 holes. You don't play 18. Don't be a dick.
Just 9.
And then what does that lead us to?
Well, yeah, at that point, now you have to start carrying the bag and the baby and everything like that out to the back to the car, right?
Yep.
And so you have to know at this point, you might want to get a testosterone booster or a supplement, because your testosterone is just going to start leaking out of your body as you're carrying all these girly bags with all these fancy, you know, little kid baby letters on it. So just expect that testosterone will start leaking out. You're going to feel slightly feminine for a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. Just know it's going to be expected. That will get better.
It doesn't get any better. All right, now you officially have this little rascal at home. And now what you've got to do, you've got to feed it, and you've got to, like, take care of it. And it comes at you quick. I'm not going to lie to you, dads. It's fast thinking, and you're going to hold it in front of you, then you're going to hold it down here and do some other things, and it's going to kick you right in the nads. And that hurts, especially when they get older, the shoes get thicker. So that is something where I didn't go full cup mode, but it would have been good to have like a pair of nice biking shorts on or something like that to just give a little bit of padding.
A little bit of cushion. Yeah, that'd be good. Dick's Sporting Goods, I know, carries cups. You can get a little one that fits you perfectly. You know, something like that.
I think that would be efficient.
So next is now your personal life. Your personal life is going to change forever, so you have to pay attention here, dads. Number one thing that we do want to let you know is if you take this child out with you anywhere out in public, know that there will be no changing tables in any of the men's bathrooms. So if your kid poops or whatever, you have to change the diaper, just go up to someone that looks like a mom, like they've had a couple kids, friendly, maybe good looking, whatever, and say, my kid pooped and there's no changing table. Something along those lines. Look really sad, you know, like, I don't know what to do. They should probably change it for you. They should probably know what they're doing.
It helps.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Dad, something that does get pretty serious is that you're going to be adding 7, 8, maybe even 9 strokes to your golf game.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're going to suck at golf now.
Guaranteed.
You know, there's nothing you can really do about it until, you know, next summer.
And the worst part about it is all of your buddies that don't have kids or kids this age, they're getting better. And so they're just going to kick your ass left and right.
Yeah.
Stop playing for money. I guarantee you're going to lose it.
Yeah, and one thing you can do is, you know, you can put up a little setup at home, you know, and you know, while the wife is cooking, cleaning, and doing all the laundry and taking care of the baby and waking up at night, you can just be putting downstairs.
It's a good idea.
You know?
I actually did do that. I had turf down in my basement, and yeah, I did putting.
it helps.
So basically, to close it out today, guys, hopefully you learned one thing from us, because I'll be honest with you, we thought about none of these things until we actually had a kid. So knowing that your life is actually going to change, hopefully for the better, you know, the rest of your life, take a second to just thank your wife, you know, tell her she's beautiful or whatever else, to make this whole process, or at least the first week or two, go by a lot more smoothly. Trust me, you're going to need this help. Just take any advice you possibly can, and hopefully it doesn't go in one ear and out the other like most advice does to most men.
All right, we talked about a lot today, guys. We appreciate you being with us. If you have any comments below, please throw them down there, any likes. But remember, your wife just went through a lot of stress. It is difficult. Make sure you tell her she is beautiful and that you love her before you head out on your golf game. All right, so like and subscribe. We will be with you next week. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Just splash it all over the camera.
Yeah, and all over me too.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I love fucking beer.
Oh shit.
I'm getting fucking killed for this. Oh shit, that's funny.
Okay, so the baby's all wrapped up and stuff now, or what?
Now you got this little fucking furry bloody thing on your chest. And you gotta fucking hug it like you like it. You ain't know it.
This is disgusting. God. That's in the outtakes. Just me laughing, not what you just said.
That's terrible.
Okay, we're gonna skip that part. We're done talking about that part. I'll puke.
I don't even know what. I guess you gotta take your pictures now, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna wanna, if you're ripped, you're gonna wanna get your shirt off.
And if you liked anything we talked about today, like and subscribe our video today. That sounded stupid.
It did.
You say something.
Okay. Okay.